Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. And now, here on Honest J. Nowak, let's go ahead and talk a few things about device cases. And I'm mostly going to talk about device cases because in terms of price tag in comparison to its build quality, its durability, and its susceptibility to some damage or destruction, I feel like device cases, regardless of how expensive or cheap they could be, there's always going to be a series of problems. Because considering the fact that, well, I've had this case on this S7 Edge by Samsung, and the fact is that you can see right there, it does have itself kind of a crack right around this edge here, but this was mostly in turn to a couple of drops that I had with this. And not to mention, I can't really say it for sure, but if you look even more closer, wait, hold on. Because it's safe for me to say that, look at that. I'm not really positive or somewhat, but I don't know if Team Luxury, who made this case, as you can see right here, it is one of those double layer cases where it includes a hard plastic shell and a soft PVC, rubbery silicone, or otherwise sort of interior, which is supposed to hug the outside of the phone, and the outermost layer is supposed to serve as the armor for it. Though I can't really seem to agree or disagree on the fact that, well, some device cases out there, they probably aren't really... Oh, okay. I just encountered another problem right here. Looks like it kind of broke off completely, and now it's on the verge of snapping itself. All while I was trying to put it back on the phone. So, I guess there's another good reason why I have just come back here on Honest J. Nowak, because of this kind of problem right here. Now, I do, in fact, have other cases that I commonly use for my everyday devices, like I got a purple neoprene sleeve case for my Asus laptop, as well as a red polyester sort of shell case with a fleece-lined padded interior for another camcorder of mine, which is, in fact, the Sony Handycam. But, of course, to talk about these in general, I do like to point out that, well, of course, the case for my Asus, the purple neoprene one, actually is doing much more better than Team Luxury's case right here. And I don't really have anything against the companies themselves that make these cases. They probably spend some good time and put some effort into them. But I'm just suggesting that for a price tag that we pay, depending on how much money we'd have to put in there just to get our cases, I'm supposing that we should probably start investing in some more denser materials out there. Materials that are more malleable, yet much more durable and much more dense in a way. This would in fact help to enhance durability and the like, so we don't have to keep having these kind of problems in hand. And well, I'm more than certain that the shattering in the back of the Samsung S7 Edge right here might have been from something else, or it might have been from all the times I dropped it with the case on. I guess it just can't really protect from everything. Although there are those screen protector things out there that could work, but I don't really have one at the moment, so I can't really be sure what to think about it at the moment. So, at this point, consider the fact that, well, regardless of what case that you end up getting, if it's cheap or if it's expensive, you gotta know that at some point, it will incur a lot of damage. And at some point, it might just become completely destroyed. And it doesn't really matter how many drops that it takes. It doesn't really matter just how awful the build quality is, or how bad the durability of it is, or how good if it just sticks to the phone or whatnot. I guess the point here that matters the most, and the point that I'm trying to get to, that is that most device cases out there, they only happen to serve just for protecting the phone, and not really as a way of building the aesthetic factor, or of just gaining the overall appeal of style and the like. I just see it more as a way of simply keeping a device from getting shattered or smashed by anything that could happen. So, I guess that's about it that I got to talk about at this point. So if you want to see more, go down to my channel from here on out. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.